Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the eerie and enigmatic. Today, we're diving deep into 5 haunting, unsolved mysteries that have left investigators scratching their heads for decades. Buckle up as we uncover the chilling details behind these perplexing cases. On the night of February 1st, 1959, a group of 9 experienced ski hikers set off on an adventure in the remote Ural Mountains of Russia. They were well prepared and excited, but after that fateful night, they would never return. Days later, search teams discovered their abandoned tent horrifyingly torn open from the inside. The scene was eerie, footprints scattered across the snow, some leading away barefoot, others in socks or a single shoe, as if the hikers had fled in a panic. The bodies were found scattered over the mountains in the months that followed, showing signs of hypothermia. But as investigators examined the remains, the evidence grew increasingly baffling. One victim had suffered severe blunt force trauma, similar to injuries seen in car crash victims. Another showed signs of third-degree burns, while one had mysteriously lost their tongue. Even more perplexing, traces of radiation were found on some of their clothing. Speculation ran rampant. Was it KGB interference? A UFO encounter? Some even suggested an encounter with the Russian version of the Yeti. A recent documentary proposed a chilling theory involving infrasound, a phenomenon where wind interacts with the landscape to create low-frequency sounds that can induce feelings of panic and dread. Whatever the truth, it's clear that an overwhelming force, possibly inhuman, was at play that night. Now let's travel back to November 24, 1971, when a man known as Dan Cooper, or as the media dubbed him, DB Cooper, hijacked a Northwest Airlines flight. Cooper, described as a middle-aged man in a dark suit, calmly boarded Flight 305 from Portland to Seattle. After lighting a cigarette and ordering a bourbon, he handed a note to a flight attendant who initially ignored it, thinking it was just a flirtation. "Miss, you'd better look at that note," he insisted. It revealed a chilling demand. Cooper claimed he had a bomb and wanted $200,000 in negotiable American currency, 4 parachutes and a fuel truck ready in Seattle for a quick getaway. While the airline president authorized full cooperation, the other passengers remained blissfully unaware, told only that the flight was delayed due to mechanical issues. At 5:39 p.m., the plane landed, and Cooper received his demands. He allowed the passengers and 2 flight attendants to leave before taking off again. With the crew on board, Cooper outlined his escape plan, a southeasterly flight toward Mexico, with a stop in Nevada for refueling. After 2 hours in the air, he vanished. Upon landing in Reno, Cooper was gone, and despite extensive searches, he was never found. The ransom money? It remained untouched. In 1980, a young boy discovered some of the ransom cash along the Columbia River, identifiable by serial numbers. This discovery led to renewed searches for Cooper, but all efforts turned up empty. In 2017, a parachute strap was found in a possible landing zone, but it only added to the intrigue. What happened to Cooper remains one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. Segment 3. The Sodder children disappearance. Next, we delve into the tragic case of the Sodder family from West Virginia. On Christmas night in 1945, their home was engulfed in flames. While 5 of their 10 children escaped, the other 5 vanished without a trace, leaving the family in unimaginable grief. In the aftermath, there was no evidence of the missing children. No remains, no belongings, nothing but questions. George Sodder tried desperately to save his children, but his coal truck was mysteriously inoperable, and the phone lines had been cut. Eyewitnesses claimed to have seen the missing children in a car, while a hotel guest reported seeing them a week later, accompanied by strange men. The Sodder family theorized that their children might have been kidnapped, possibly linked to George's outspoken views against Mussolini's regime. For decades, the family maintained a billboard on Route 16, offering a reward for information. Even Sylvia Sodder, the last surviving sibling, believes her brothers and sisters are still out there. This heart-wrenching case remains shrouded in mystery. Segment 4. The Changeling case. In the late 1920s, a disturbing tale unfolded in Los Angeles involving a mother named Christine Collins. In March 1928, she reported her 9-year-old son Walter missing. After 5 months of searching, the police returned a boy claiming to be Walter. But Christine knew this was not her son. Christine faced disbelief from the authorities, who accused her of being an unfit mother and even had her committed to a mental hospital when she refused to accept the boy as Walter. As the true fate of Walter remains unknown, some believe he fell victim to a child murderer. Despite her struggle, the case remains unresolved, raising unsettling questions about the justice system and the disappearance of children. Segment 5, the Overtoun Bridge Mystery. Finally, we arrive at the haunting Overtoun Bridge in Scotland, known for its shocking history involving dogs. Since the 1960s, over 50 dogs have leapt to their deaths from this bridge, while many others have jumped but survived, often returning to leap again. Local animal welfare organizations have investigated, but no clear explanation has emerged. Some suggest it could be a haunting, while others propose that a minx scent or an undetectable sound might be luring these dogs over the edge. The phenomenon remains a mystery, serving as a chilling reminder for dog owners to keep their pets leashed near this notorious site. These unsolved mysteries leave us with more questions than answers, reminding us of the shadows that linger in our world. What are your thoughts on these cases? Do you have any theories of your own? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this exploration into the unknown, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more chilling content. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.